Here we're going to look at an example involving the bell curve, where we have actually some numbers other than just x bar and standard deviation. So if we look here, we have the math scores. The math scores of an exam are normally distributed with a mean of 518 and the standard deviation of 115. Alright, so what is that? Let's write down what this means. Our x bar is 518. Okay, our standard deviation is 115. Okay, so if we added 115 to 518, we get 633. If we subtracted it, we should get 403. Now, it says what percentage of the test takers have scores between 518 and 748? Okay, now 518, that takes this area, and then 748 would take this area. So this would be a standard deviation, this would be another standard deviation. Okay, now the scores 518 to 748, okay, represent two standard deviations to the right. Okay, so these would be the ones that are above average, above the mean. Okay, so the percentage of test takers that have these scores between 518 and 748. Now we've done the area with this. If you look back to your bell curve, this is going to be the 34%. Okay, and then this right here would be the 13.5%. Okay, and so we add the two together, we end up with 47.5%. So 47.5% of the test takers scored between 518 and 748. Okay, now if we look at the second chart, it says what percentage of test takers have scores less than 403? Now less than 403, let me switch colors. Okay, we want less than 403, so we want all the ones that were down here. So it'd be the ones between 403 and 288, the ones down here, and the ones all the way down here. So we're looking for the bottom part. Okay, and we want to find that area. Okay, so a score of 403, okay, that would be one standard deviation to the left. Okay, so we're looking for the ones that are below the mean. So the percentage of the test takers that have scores less than 403 is going to be, you add the areas that I highlighted up here. So for the first one, it's going to be 13.5. Okay, then we're going to add the 2.35, and then we're going to add the 0.15. So we end up with 16%. So if the test was had a normal distribution, 16% of the people scored 403 or less. Okay, with that. So that's an example of how we would use the bell curve.